Hi guys, it's Karen again. How are you today? It's good to see you again. Well, I can't really see you, but I'm going to pretend that I can. So today I wanted to share with you my spring makeup look. A bit springy in the fingers with the orangey apricot color. So I thought maybe we can do something similar in the eyes. So let's begin. Clean hands, and I'm using this primer by Tony Moly. It's called Silky Smooth Balm. You can see it? Okay. Taking some, like so, between my fingers, and I'm warming it up, like so. If I won't warm it up, it will be flaky and it won't spread as I want it to. And I'm spreading it over my face. And as again, I'm always saying, my face, I moisturized, clean of course, well cleaned, then moisturizing cream and eye cream and serum beneath that, of course, and only then I'm using the primer. Okay, so we primed, and I'm going to use this Focallure Skin Evaluation Fluid Foundation. It has SPF 15, which is great. Color is 05. I'm taking, it's very liquidy. It's liquidy, but I've seen runnier than this, like the L'Oreal Inflammable is definitely runnier than this one. I'm taking my sponge, and of course that tapping and tapping motions, incorporating into my face. The color is a bit orangey and a bit dark. You can see the difference between the makeup color and my neck color. That's what happens when you order online. Sometimes you nail it, sometimes you don't. In this case I didn't. It's a bit orangey, but we can make it work. In the beginning it looks orangey, but it balances up in the after you put powder and concealer and everything else. Usually it's balancing and I don't look that orangey. And I learned it over time. Obviously it's not something that you learn for the first time you use a product, but on the second and third you do. And okay, that's more like it. Okay, so for concealer I have 3 options today. I have my usual L'Oreal Inflammable More Than Concealer. I also have this by Bourjois Radiance Reveal. I like to speak with a French accent. No, I don't. And I have this by Maybelline. It's the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. Okay, so maybe I'll use this one. I haven't used this for a long time. I hope it still works and has something in it. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. It's different than the way I usually apply it, because I usually apply a dot here, and then I use my sponge or a brush. And this way it's different because there's a sponge here. It's less sterile that I like. I prefer doing with the brush or a sponge that I can wash, especially in a delicate place like the eyes, and the color is perfect for me. No, it's not. It's too white. Oh, and it's tingling under my eyes. Don't like it. So I'm not that impressed from this concealer by Maybelline. I don't really like it. I hardly use it. I thought maybe I'll give it another go. I did. I don't like it. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind. It's too light for me. Okay, so I'm tapping a bit of the Access foundation just in order to mix the colors so I won't have too white circles around my eyes, and I'm incorporating it to the foundation like so. And now we can prime the eyes. For priming the eyes, I'm using this essence. I'm giving it another go. You Better Work eye primer. I'm going to use a bit differently. I'm going to put it on my hand a bit, and I will take a brush. Let's say, what brush will I take? Maybe this one. This is called the Baby Bye Bye by Eyemakeup, and I'm going to apply it like so on my eyelids. Okay, so this is a great brush for it. It's not big, it's not small, it has a perfect size. And I see that when I'm applying it from my hand and the brush, it's better than I'm using my hand or using the sponge. So for this specific eye primer, this is the best way. You always have to find what is the best way to use your primer. Okay, what do I have for powder? For powder I have this Fit Me by Maybelline. It's matte, poreless. I'm taking my huge brush and taking it like this. Oh, too much. Okay, tapped off the excess, and I'm going over my face. Take a bit more, tap the excess. Also on my neck, where I have foundation, and now I just need a tiny bit to put under my eyes to set the concealer. So I'm taking a smaller brush. This is by Real Techniques. It's called setting brush. Exactly what it means. I'm setting my powder. This is perfect. The name of the brush tells you specifically what it's designed for. Of course you can use it for whatever you want, but it was intended to be a setting powder, setting brush. Okay, next up, look at my eyebrows are invisible. So I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm using my brow gel by Focallure in the color Chocolate. I'm taking my angle brush. This is not something new, so I will do that and I'll skip everything, and I'll come back when my eyebrows are visible, so stay tuned. Okay, oh, eyebrows, hello, how are you? Are you doing well? Okay, so now I'm back with my eyebrows. Okay, I'm using this Sculpt and Glow by Focallure in the color 01. And I have here a sculpt color and a highlighter. So we're going to sculpt a little. I'm taking my sculpting brush, just a basic angled brush, and I'm contouring, not a lot. It's not like I'm going anywhere today, so I don't need very much. Okay, the sides of my face. Okay, this is very simple, it's very standard. This is, I'm applying the sculpture beneath my bone. Okay, so pictured, and now let's put some blush. I'm using this blush by Essence, Matte Touch Blush. The color is 20, and I'm taking my fluffy brush and putting on the cheeks, starting with the apples, and I'm pulling it upwards like so. Now I'm going to bronze, and for bronzer I'm using this bronzer by Kiko. It's a Green Me bronzer in the color 102, and I'm taking my bronzer brush and I'm applying it over the bone like so, and a bit also in sides of my face like so. Okay, so as you remember, we're bronzing where the sun hits our face and pretending that we move into the sun. Okay, next up is highlighter, and I'm taking the highlighter from this set in the color 01, and I'm highlighting. I don't want to highlight a lot today, so I'm just very gently, very gently, and gently, but look at that, amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you my spring look, and I'm using a few palettes. This is the first one. This is So Hot by Focallure. These are the colors. And for the crease, I'm using this color called Chili. Here, it's orangey color. I want it to be an orangey look, so I think orange is a very spring color. And I'm putting it on the crease. It's a transition color. Very lightly, with a very steady hand. Okay, like so. I'm not taking a lot, just tapping lightly. I don't want it to be very, even though the Focallure mattes are full of color, I dipped it just for a second, like so, and the amount of color that I got is amazing. The mattes are perfect. Okay, so that's that. And for the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to use on the same palette. It's called Tomato. This orangey here. Now I'm going to be a tomato. Okay, look, I took too much color. Look how much color I took. Oh my god, I'm taking off the excess. And let's put it in the outer crease. Whoa, that's orangey. It's important when you use light colors to take clean brushes. Otherwise, if you used dark colors in the brush before, and the chances are that the color won't be as you imagine it, it will be a bit dirty. So work with clean brushes, or at least brushes that you use light colors, and it will be no harm done. I sometimes even forget to wash my brushes, and when I do, and if the brush had a lighter shade underneath on it, so no harm done. Okay, but look how much color is still on the brush. I'll swap it like this. Oh, you can't see anything, but there's a ton of color, and I have to wash it before using it again, because if I use it now with a lighter color, it will be orangey. Okay, to another palette. This is by BH Cosmetics. It's called Beautiful in Barcelona. This palette, I'm going to use this color here. It's called Familia, like Segarda de Familia. If you've been to Barcelona, I hope you went to see Sagrada de Familia. I've been there, but very long time ago, so I imagine it's not even close to how I remembered it. Also, BH Cosmetics, very pigmented. I have to take it off, and I'm going to apply it like so, and the half of the lid. Look what a beautiful springy color. Also, I'm taking and I'm tapping off the excess like so. You see how much fallout there was, but we'll check in a minute the fallout on my face. And since I tapped the excess off, I shouldn't have fallout, and I don't. Okay, now we have to take our buffing brush, and no, it's not a buffing brush, it's a big fluffy brush, sorry, a big fluffy brush. But I have to say that the orange in the outer corner is not visible so much, so I'm going to go back to my palette, the So Hot palette, and to my tomato color, and enhance the opacity of the color. So, like so. And, oh, I forgot to tap, and now I have fallout. Oh my god. Just will take care of it. I just talked about it. This is the funniest thing. I talked about it and forgot to do it. Okay, never mind. It was just a tiny bit and I took it out. Okay, for the inner corner, I'm going to use this color from the faux color. It's called Perth. And I'm going to use this color, white color. It's called WA. And I'm going to take a sharpened pencil brush and put some in the inner corner of my eye, just to light everything up a bit, like so. I'm not taking a lot, I don't want it to be too much. If I want it to be too much, I can take the highlighter from the highlighter that I used earlier. It's a white highlighter and it can give you a more color. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back to Perth and use the color Passion Fruit, which is this purpley color. I'm going to put it on my lower lash line, and I'm using an angle brush. I'm going to put it all across the lower lash line. I hope you can see that. What a pretty color. Look at that. Orange and purple go well together. They're across from each other on the color wheel. So if you want to know which colors complements the other, go to the color wheel and you can see there what complements blue, what complements orange, what complements green. It's very easy. Okay, I think we're done. How do you like that? Well, I like it a lot. I think it turned out beautifully. Same color, I'm using the purple one. Okay, so that's my eye look for springtime. I think it's very springy. Orange is a very spring color. I love it. Now let's do mascara. I have 3 mascaras here with me. I have this by L'Oreal. It's called Extra Volume Collagen. You can hardly see that. I have this by Rimmel. It's called Wake Me Up. And the usual by Essence Lash Princess that I usually use. This one, the black one, I think it's too dry, but let's give it a shot and try it. So I'm just taking some, and I'm going to do my eyelashes. Yep, as I remembered, it's a bit dry, but I can make it work. I am taking the wand, putting it in the base of the lash and moving it left and right, like so. And now you can see the difference between the eye with the mascara and without. It's a huge difference, in my opinion, of course. So, putting in the base of the lash and wiggle it. Let's wiggle it. Wiggle it left and wiggle it right. And that's perfect. This is a dry formula, but it's doing the job done. It's getting the job done, in my opinion, of course. Okay, so now lips. And for lips I have 2 colors, 2 orangey colors. One by Essence. This is called Velvet Matte Lipstick color 08. And I have this by L'Oreal, Color Rich Shine 245 High on Craze. Both are orangey. Let's put some from the matte, and then on top of that I'm going to put on some of the L'Oreal color. So this is what it looks like. Swatch it for you. Very, very orangey color. And I'll show you also the L'Oreal one. It's a different kind of orange. This one is by Essence, this one is L'Oreal. Different shade of orange, but let's see how we can make it work. And I'm applying it on my lips. Very, very orangey. Very orangey, very matte. I don't think it complements the look at all. It's a different shade of orange. Okay, so I'll cover it with the L'Oreal one and hope for the best. Definitely better. The L'Oreal is more rich, has more moisturizing in it. I love it. Well guys, this is the final look. I hope that you liked it. I know that I liked creating this look. This is one of my spring looks. If you want to see more, let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I am uploading a new video. And that is all for me now. So another final look, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.